What is up, degenerates? All right, let's see here. I say, what's up, man? Welcome to my channel. So, another interesting day today on Wall Street. It seems like we had quite a bit of bleeding on most of the market. We had, I believe, a lot of bleeding when it comes to GME after their quarter earnings. Overall, it was a great day of opportunity today. So if you're joining me, what's up? Savage of Wall Street, just wanted to check in and say what's up to y'all and keep you guys from trying to get all desperate and, starting to look for the eject button. I'm out, and about. I'm here at some random park with my kids because it was a great day, man. I'm kind of tapped out, I bought, I guess, a lot of GME. I bought some Unity. I bought, a little NVDIA. I bought some C3ai, some ASTS with a lot of premium from cash secure puts. I'm sitting on a ton of cash secure puts at this point. I averaged down on some. I bought some NIO calls, which I don't recommend. Anybody that knows me knows that I do, cash secure puts, and I don't want to tell you guys to buy calls because the calls that I buy are pretty much lottery tickets, and I don't recommend that, right? So that's totally goes against what I preach usually. But if you have a little leftover money and you want to take a gamble, I guess that's the best way to do it, right? So if you do end up losing everything, you're not losing your shirt because guess what? It's premium money from a cash secure put. Basically, you got paid to buy a company that you already looking to buy for a cheaper price than what it is. So don't mind the camera, shaking a bit today because I'm actually going live and I'm holding it with my hand, man. But yes, so I'm just just checking in because I want you guys to know that this is very healthy. A pullback, it's all we've had. If you think about it, we ran on the red for 4 weeks, right? Where we just had nothing but red days, and we just kept going down from all-time highs. And then we had a couple of green days, and people got excited, but we ran too hot, right? NVIDIA went to like 108, 107, and it went back to 125. I mean, that's a lot. So expect a little pullback. It's just the market doing what the market is designed to do, which is shake the paper-handed weenie babies out, man. GME killed it. They killed it when it comes to their earnings. And what happened? The market makers needed it to come down. They're definitely going to have some offerings, right? And so these bonds have to convert at some point. And so what happened? It's you want to get the stock as cheap as possible. So they knocked it down with a little shorting, and people are scooping it up. I bought like 200 shares today at market price. I went at $22, and then when it went to 21, I went at $21. I just didn't see it going below 20. I absolutely could have been wrong. I'm not going to say that I knew exactly what was going to happen. Nobody does. But I did take the opportunity. And that's what this is all about. And if it would have gone under 20, I would have bought it at 19. Nobody knows what the market's going to do, right? But what do? We stay flexible, right? You don't get down on down days, and you don't get too high on the green days. We're just doing what we do, which is what? On green days, we sell covered calls. And on extremely red days, we sell cash secure puts, and we buy back those calls. Let me see. Some people are saying I got to clean my camera lens. Let me see here. Is that better? Oh, yeah, it's better. My bad, guys. So anyways, I'm at the park with the kids, right? And so what am I doing? I'm just enjoying life, man. It was a I guess a terrible day for a lot of people in the stock market. I've seen a lot of stuff on YouTube telling people that, this is the time to sell and panic, a lot of panic, going on. And it's just please, anybody that follows me, don't listen to the noise, man. This is just opportunity. That's all it is. So, I want you guys to just stay true to what we are, which is option riders, man. Take the opportunity when it comes to you. And, I'll be honest, right now that the market ran up so quick, I was like, man, I should have bought some more Unity when it was at $20. I should have sold more cash secured puts on C3ai when it went to $20. I should have sold more ASTS cash secured puts when it went to 25. So, what happened? I got what I wished for. So I took a lot of the money that I had set on the side and I decided to do a lot of cash secured puts. And right now I'm sitting pretty. And if for whatever reasons the market decides to go down some more, guess what? I'm going to cross my arms. That's what we do. You have to have patience, man. So that's all I can say as far as keeping you guys sane. Because it's just the market doing what it's doing. So let's see what we have here. Let me go down to what we have here, the comments. Cannon Hill. Boom, boom goes the Savage. Boom, baby. That's what we do. We boom and you make money. That's right. Beach Boy. Thank you for ruining my sleep, man. I'm sorry, Beach Boy. Oh, man, my bad. I forgot you were in Israel. So, hey, kids, over here or you guys go home? Do you hear me on it? Jesus Christ. I'm being a dad, guys. I'm being a dad. I'm over here, at the park. Some people are playing tennis. My kids are over here in the swing, running around, obviously doing what I tell them not to do. And that's what happens, man, when you're a dad. Blacker, hi, what's up? B Tizzle, I see you, brother. Yeah. Lurker, what up, Wrench? I did. Thank you, Wrench. BG, what's up, son? What up, Birdie? Yeah, man. So I was talking with my daughter today about a lot of cash secure put selling and the stock market in general. I had her look at my portfolio, and I just said, what's going on here? And she said, "There's a lot of red, Dad. That's bad." And I was like, "That's right, kiddo. That's bad." She's like, "Well, don't we not like that?" I was like, "No, we like it, because that means that you can do cash secure puts." So a whole other conversation, because she knew what covered calls are, and she knows about volatility and stuff like that, but she didn't really know about cash secure puts. So, but she does know that she should be watching her brothers, even the little one. And if something happens to him, she is in absolute trouble. So, yeah, that's what's going on. There we go. Just making sure they're not killing each other over here. Anyways, some people playing tennis, other people running around. I'm over here on the live, trying to keep you knuckleheads from pressing that eject button. Don't do it. Don't do it, guys. Just stay nimble. Stay true to who we are, man. All right, let's say here, Kanye West. Kanye West is on. Yeah. Another 500 shares on Poto's. Little baggie of GME. I love it. I know, right? Birdie's on Kanye. Yeah, looks like we got some of the gang here. So, anyways, I don't know, man. You guys let me know, your moves today, because I think I swooped up some GME at 22 and 21. I think I sold another ASTS cash secure put today. I know at SMCI for sure. I went up to October, I believe. And I actually was gonna go on SOFI, but I saw NIO dipping, and I had to go in and buy some more. I had to average down on the calls. I think I have like $115 calls expiring 2027, and I got some at 35 cents. So I'm nicely averaged down. I sold some more cash secure puts on NIO, some more fours, and I think I got like 50 cents for some Junes. Let me see. A lot of FUD, man. A lot of FUD going on today. People were trying to short GME and, trying to panic people into selling. A lot of paper-handed weenie babies ended up selling. And it was just a great day for us to grab some cheapies, man. You guys know that this stock is worth at least $29.80, right? So anything under $29.80 is free money. It's free money. The question is, how long are you willing to hold? If you are one of us, right? If you're in this channel, it's because you are an option rider. And as soon as GME takes a pop close to 30, I think I'm going to sell some more covered calls. Perhaps some 35s or some 40s out to January 2026. Or even March or June 2026. It doesn't matter because I'm a long-term hold. I believe I have some 40s already out for 2026 right now. They're like, I could have bought them back today, but I didn't want to, because honestly, I don't care. I kind of want to see what happens. I'm trying to do the same thing Poto does. I'm trying to swoop in like a month or 3 weeks before they expire and get them for a nickel or for 1 cent, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to learn a little more patience. I've learned a lot of patience in the last few years, but if I can get even close to the Zen-like level 99 that Poto is in, I think that would be a win for me, and it would be a major personal step forward. And I'm challenging myself to be more like Poto in that aspect. Not a lurker, so he wants to go home. All right, buddy. Go home. Let's see. Beach Boy. What's this Robin Hood stepping on SOFI's turf? I don't know, man. It doesn't matter. I think that the highest form of flattery is when somebody imitates you, right? So what is Robin Hood doing that SOFI doesn't already do, right? So I think SOFI needs to add covered calls to their repertoire, and a lot of people are gonna jump ship from Robin Hood. I think if they end up also doing the same thing Robin Hood does, which is I think charging 2-3 cents per opening and closing a contract, they're gonna gain a lot of traction. But at the end of the day, SOFI is SOFI. They are a bank. And I think Robinhood is more of a broker, right? So they're more of a brokerage company as opposed to SOFI that's a bank. They have a bank charter. They also happen to own Galileo. They own Pattaya, right? Or Pagaya. They're sitting pretty. They have nothing to worry about. They just keep growing. Exposure grows every day. And I just, in Reddit and online, I think their CFO is always going on MSNBC and on Fox News, Fox Business Channel. It's just growing. There's nothing that's stopping SOFI from becoming a behemoth, but it's a very young company, right? They just got their bank charter a little over a year ago, so it's going to take some time. I say be patient. I have $12 covered calls and $15 covered calls sold at this point on SOFI, and I'm praying that I get taken out and somebody assigns them so I can take a nice amount of cash and deploy it. That's what I've been doing. I'm just doing cash secure puts and praying that I get assigned, and once I get assigned, I sell covered calls 3-4 months out or more, and then bring in a lot of premium, and then use that premium to either buy more stock or sell more cash secure puts, or use it to pay down bills or the mortgage, or whatever. I use it to make it real. And I suggest, if you guys don't want to kick yourselves in the ass on days like today, take some money out and make it real. I know, I don't know if John Malone is here right now, probably not, but John Malone from our Discord, he bought like a fat diamond ring for his wife, with some premium money, and I think that's awesome because he just made it real. He made those poor sap, absolutely criminally insane gamblers pay for the diamond ring that his wife is now sporting. And so I think that's beautiful, and I think more of you guys should do that. Buy a big ass 98-inch screen TV. I went to Costco on Sunday with the wife to grab some groceries, and don't too much. Sorry guys, I still have to be a dad. So anyways, we saw this giant TV. It's like 98 inches, and I'm just like, I have like a 75-inch TV, but I was like, I told my wife, I think I need it. And she looked at me and she's like, you don't need that. And I was like, I don't know, I think I do. And then she said, it'll take like half the wall away, but I don't see anything wrong with that. Now, the most beautiful thing of it all was the fact that it's under $1,000. Under $1,000 for a 98-inch screen. That is crazy for a smart TV. Listen, do you imagine what trading would look like if you were using that as a monitor? You wouldn't need another screen. You could just split it into like 4, and you would still have, or 5 screens, and you would still have so much space that you can go and you can you can do like a picture-in-picture. I don't know, but it's just one of those things that it makes you wonder, right? And I just thought it would be so cool if one of you guys ended up using some premium cash to buy that TV. I don't know. I want to hear about it. Let's see here. What do we have? Charlie. Let's see here. Beach Boy, Robert Hussein, Leah Fifth. Like one of the. I don't know, bro. You tell me. Takes one to know one, right? Charlie C2. What's up, Charlie? Let's see. Hockey Ring. Hey, what's up, avocado? Bro, no avocado today. I did promise you I was going to have it on Sundays live, and I did. And you saw it, and I'm a man of my word. There it is. Hot Wing, what up, bro? Yes, sir. Just popped up to say hello. What's up, all? Time to get to the pool hall and make some money. Hot Wing Mike knows what's up. Yes, sir. Make sure you have some hot wings, man. Peace. Go SOFI. What up, Tom Kaufman? Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, man. I saw that Uncle Bruce was talking about that TV, and I was like, you know what? He's absolutely right. He probably saw the same TV that I saw, except I think he was saying it was like 75 inches or 80. And I looked, what I saw was a 98-inch screen TV. So I just think it would be hilarious if somebody paid $1,000 to buy that TV, and you paid it off with GME cash secure put money or cover call money. I think it would be wonderful. You guys could do some, I don't know, you guys imagine remodeling your house with like $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 from just cash secure put money. Like if you had $150,000, right, and you wanted to do something, in the kitchen, or you gonna do something with the bathrooms, right, and remodel. What if you sold covered calls that brought in, or cash secure put, that brought you in like 33%? you can really make $50,000. And those $50,000 you can use so that you can remodel your home. Do you understand that? And then a year out or a year and a half later, you get back that money. That's just insane. And then guess what? If you're using the Charles Schwab, oh man, what I think is the SXUSV ETF. I think I'm probably butchering it, but that ETF actually gives you 5% on the cash that you have sitting in there, and you can actually use it to buy cash secure puts as long as it's with Charles Schwab, because it's money, it's collateral, right? So your money, they're keeping it anyways. So you get 5% of whatever the total amount of cash that you have in there is. So if it's $100,000, you're getting $5,000. You write $33,000 worth of puts, and then you get $5,000 on top. That's $38,000. I don't care who you are. If you have $38,000 to $50,000 that you bring in from cash secure put money, you're sitting pretty. And your problems are not going to be having a bigger kitchen. Your problems are going to be tax money, tax problems. And I think those are the most wonderful problems to have. Let's see here. SWVXX. That's right, Cannon. That's right. That's exactly the one it is. And that's the one that generates 5% on collateral money, or money that you have just sitting on that ETF. That's the one that I have. And I believe that's the one that Poto has. And I think that's like the one that everybody on the Discord has, that has any idea on how awesome it is to have your money sitting there for a year and then generating over 5%. It's just wild to me. But anyhow, 4.5%, 5%, it's still really great. And just the fact that it's not stagnant, right? And even though you're making money on it, I think it's just wonderful. And the fact that it compounds, it's even better. Say you sell cash secure puts 2 years out. Well, $100,000, you sell $50,000, $150,000, $100,000. Then you sell some cash secure puts. The next year, you're gonna get compounded interest, right? Not that the year of, but the year after. And so you're actually gonna make more. Either way, it's a beautiful thing. And I think it's like the eighth wonder of the world, right? I think Albert Einstein say it best. But yeah, man, not to deviate, but SOFI's looking pretty, Unity's looking pretty. I wouldn't worry about having any, overexposure on stock that is just going to go, to zero, because that's not what's going to happen. What happened today and what happened yesterday is just something that needed to happen, right? If you guys have seen my lives, you know that I talked about corrections being healthy, right? The market needs corrections, and the market is going to have corrections all the time, and they are not just great for the health of the stock market, but they're great opportunities. Most of the money made in the last 70 years in the stock market, if not the last 100, has been in bear markets. The biggest swings, as far as the biggest jumps as a percent that the stock market has had, have been during bearish markets. I think like 70%. So if you're scared to invest on days like today, you're missing out. Days that everyone is scared, days that everyone is talking about the doom and gloom, days that everyone is jumping ship and saying that, we're going into a recession. Those are the days that you want to invest in the stock market. Again, not financial advice, right? But it's just something to think about. If you just do your due diligence and you are bullish on a company, SOFI, for example, you know the news with GameStop. You guys know the news. it's GameStop is sitting on $4.1 billion of cash. That's like Poto or Beach Boy. You know, they're sitting on mountains of cash. I wouldn't say you need to bet against those guys. If anything, you should be doing what they're doing, which is selling a shitload of cash secure puts. And although, yes, I bought GameStop at 22 and 21 today, I also did some cash secure puts, some 24s, some 23s, out to like December, up to like January, and I took some cash. Guess why? Your boy is going to go to Tahoe. I'm taking the family to Tahoe, and we're going to have a good time. The market could be red, it could be green. Life goes on. You still have to live your life, and you still have to pay bills. You still have to laugh, man. Even on days like today, days worse than today. Anybody that was in the stock market with me, right? 3, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, when everything was going to shit. I think Birdie and Beach Boy, and Poto were around, and we were on the Uncle Bruce channel talking about the dip, and then buying the dip, and then buying the dip of the dip, and then it's just, we used to make fun of this shit because it was insane how the market kept getting lower and lower and lower, but yet we kept buying. People kept buying and buying and buying, and then next thing you know, some of us had 20,000 shares of SOFI, averaging $7. Others have 50,000 shares. Others have 200,000 shares because you believed in the company. And then guess what happens? You're rewarded by your patience and being loyal to yourself and what you know, your convictions. And you need convictions, right? Same thing with GameStop. Same thing with Unity. Same thing with ASTS or SMCI. Same thing with NIO. Same thing with C3ai. It's just, there's so much opportunity right now that you're gonna let go through your fingers if you get paralyzed on days like today. Yes, you know what? You may be nervous. Yes, we don't know what the stock market holds. And yes, it could keep dipping tomorrow. It very well can. But at the end of the day, if you know what you're holding and you trust yourself, you trust the research that you've done, you loathe on days like today. So, there's nothing else to it, guys. Now, let me be a dad for a second. Give me 1 second. What up?
I'm not playing the game that I don't want to play.
Okay, go play over there. Go on the slide. Gotta be a dad. But you know what? How beautiful is it that I'm out here with my kids on a wonderful day in California. I didn't go to work today. My job was the stock market, and I got paid. A lot of you can say the same thing. At this point, my biggest worry of the day right now is figuring out where I'm going to take this little knuckleheads to eat. And that's a good problem to have. You know why? Because my wife is at home doing our taxes. And guess what? I'm going to pay with a credit card that is going to give me a ridiculous amount of points. So then I'm going to use those points to go to the Waldorf Astoria in December. During the Christmas break, we're going to go to Utah and stay at a place where it's I think $2,000 a night. I'm not going to pay $2,000 a night because I'm going to pay with points. Not that I can't pay, but why would I pay when I can just use points to stay and save that money so that I can buy more SOFI or more GME. It makes no sense to me. The point is, goddamn it, that I'm out here. My beautiful kids are playing. They're having fun. I'm talking to you knuckleheads about the market and all the opportunity. And I made money today. Didn't break a sweat. Well, actually, that's not factual. I did break a sweat when I went to the gym. But just knowing that I'm at the gym and I'm trading, making money while other people are just there, kind of feels great, man. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm out here knowing that tomorrow morning the stock market's going to open and I'm going to make more money. And guess what? Tomorrow I actually start another job with a high-end client for the next 7 days. And I'm going to get paid. But at the same time, I'm going to be double dipping because I'm going to be trading during my breaks. So this is the greatest hack of them all. And if you learn to leverage your cash so that you can sell options and become an options trader, it's a pretty great fucking deal. What do we got here? Let's see here. Right. We need to go back and repeal the Federal Reserve Act. Mark Travis. You know what? I don't know. Trump is taking us to a golden age. I don't know, man. He's shedding on the market. All I have to say is Biden had this motherfucker at an all-time high. And it's been 2 months. And this knucklehead has it down like over 10% already. That's correction territory. 25% and above, you know, that's recession. So are we gonna get there? I don't know. I hope not, but if we do, I'm prepared. I have a lot of cash sitting on the side. Alberto, that's damn right. Dip, baby, dip. That's right, Bertie. 48K average under 4. SoFi GME, down because average Tesla 281. DCA 5,400 shares. Buy the dip via premium. Yeah, man, Bertie, that's right. You buy the shares via premium. That's exactly what you do. You take that premium. But see, me, I'm not greedy, but I'm a little more frugal. I actually wait with that premium cash. I actually wait for really red days. A day where stocks plunge, that I'm looking at, obviously, right? The stocks plunge 10% or more. That's when I go in and I go like, usually I go in the money or a little below because it's already been hit, right? And so I do either cash cure puts or I buy straight outright if they dip 10%. And so I get it even cheaper. That's just the way that, you know, it works for me. But obviously, you know, everybody's got their own style. And if it works, I think it's great. Poto, this game is simple checkers game, not even a chess game. Simply, you know what, man? Bertie, the longer I do this, the less fear that I have. And the more that I realize this is in fact true. It's not about getting cute. It's not about getting fancy. It's not about doing 10,000 things to make $100. It's about doing one thing correctly and making $100. So it's kind of like the Japanese proverb, right? That why learn to do 100 things average when you can be a master at one trade? And I think that actually that holds true, because if you can just master selling covered calls or master selling cash secure puts or both, and you can stomach it, because you need to stomach it. You're going to have days that you're going to see your portfolio drop $20,000. And if you're a novice, you're going to shit your pants and say shit. And it's just human nature, right? You get freaked out because you're like, that's a big drop. You just lost $20,000. And conventional wisdom will tell you, take it and stop the pain. But that's not what we do. Option traders, we rejoice when we see that, because guess what? We have 30% cash or more sitting on the side, so we can sell cash secure puts and then DCA, or outright buy at stock price. It doesn't, at market price, so it doesn't matter. The whole point is that you won't be affected by having feelings in the game, and that's the key point, right? Let's see. Premium. I didn't go to work today. I was in the stock market and I got paid. Said the Sabbath. It's true though. I didn't go to work, but I got paid. And on days that I worked, obviously I worked, right? And you have to hold true to your job, and you have to be respectful that someone is paying you, right? But you also could take breaks. I take my breaks. I take my lunch, and then I trade. And I make money. So there's nothing wrong with using your federally mandated, lunch and breaks to create opportunity for yourself and make some more money. Nothing says you can't. And the great thing about technology is that I can actually do, stink bids and stink asks. And that's the beautiful thing, right? I actually could tell the money markets or the market managers, hey, this is a contract on this security, and I'm willing to sell this many cash secure puts at this price, and don't talk to me until it gets executed. And then I go about my day, and I get a little alert on my phone, ding ding ding, you just made $600, sir, or you just made $500, and then get a couple of those in a day, and it's a beautiful thing. So there's not much to it. It's actually pretty awesome in its simplicity, but I can see how people can get scared. And don't forget, we were novices at one point too. And I used to get this big like hole in my stomach. Like I used to get sick to my stomach sometimes when I'd see really big dips, and then I was down, 20%, 23%. And I was just like, oh, right? But I'll be honest with you, I miss that. But that's how you can tell that you've become immune to feelings. And that's a big step when it comes to the stock market. And that's why people that have been trading for a long time tell you, take feelings out of the stock market. That's exactly what they mean, right? Charlie, I'm still learning, trying to absorb the knowledge from all you guys. It's all good, brother. That's what we're here for. Let's see here. Yes, sir. Alberto, 0 losses is FRC. I know, bro. I know. You tell me, man. You know what? That's probably been my biggest black eye, man. I have to say that. And let's see here. ME, but I made my money back, so it's still, just the fact that money stagnated for so long. I think what else? Spire. I was in Spire too, and those hurt, but I made my money back on all of them except FRC. We actually lost some, but not as much because I ended up doing some cover calls. Give me 1 second. What's up? Okay, well, just sit down. It's okay. All right. All right. Kyra, can you please be nice to your brother? Here we go, the drama.
Hi, YouTube. It's
No. Calm down. Drama, baby. We're little savages.
Me and Tony want to do gymnastics.
All right.
And you want to play a spider game.
So why don't you guys do both? Why don't you guys play the spider game and gymnastics? Combine them. Figure it out. That's a challenge. Figure it out. Figure it out. Go play. There we go. Back to it, guys. Anyways, I'm not gonna go off on tangents, right, as much, and try to tell you guys that I know what the stock market is gonna do tomorrow. Nobody knows, right? But I'm looking for a little pop tomorrow. I'm looking for a little pop tomorrow because the bleeding, the a lot of stuff is oversold. The paper-handed weenie babies got out, and I think at this point it's just us that is left. I think we swooped up and made out like bandits today. I hope there is a red day because then it's gonna wash out the last bit of the paper-handed weenie babies. But I, for some reason, think that we're gonna have a nice little recovery. We may start red a little bit at the beginning, but I think we're gonna recover during the day. That's what I'm looking for. Again, nobody knows what's gonna happen, but I'm prepared either way. If we have a nice recovery, I'm looking to fold my arms. Sometimes the best trades are the ones that you don't make. I think everyone is itching to sell some covered calls, but I don't want to. I think that we have perhaps next week. I think it's going to be surprising. I think we're going to have a little green to start off. I think we may have a nice recovery, and I'm going to deploy some covered calls then, because I think that towards the middle of the week, I think when the executive branch opens their mouth, I think we're going to have some more red. But I wouldn't be surprised if he takes a dovish stand and the market flies. Either way, I'm prepared for it. I have a lot of cash secure puts out right now. I think I have over 100K in cash secure puts alone the last 2 days. All right. So at this point, I'm crossing my arms. And, if you guys see some red tomorrow, don't worry about it. It's a nothing burger, man. It's we've seen it before. We've been through worse, man. And I hate to keep saying it, although I love to keep saying it. And it's basically I don't know if you guys have noticed, but sometimes I put out that little that gif of the 300, right? And I'm like Spartans, what is your profession, right? And it's like, we're fucking option riders, goddammit, and this is what we do, right? So give them nothing, man. Give them nothing, right? Take everything, because it's just money that is being given to you by all these knuckleheads out there, these degenerate gamblers that are just itching to make a dime, and you're over here taking hundreds and hundreds of dollars and then taking advantage of that. And whether the stock market goes up or down tomorrow, it doesn't matter, right? We're prepared. If it goes up 10% or more, right, sell some covered calls. 5%. That's my number on some stocks. If I see 5% green in one day, boom, automatic covered calls deployed 2-3 months out, so that I can take advantage of the IV. I'm looking at what the delta is, and boom, there you go. If we have a nice, little dip, why not, buy a little more of the companies that you're looking at, or why not do some more cash secure puts, or cross your arms, baby. Just cross your arms. Sometimes the best trades are the ones you don't do. You don't have to trade every day. You absolutely don't. Sometimes it's okay to say, you know what? I trade for quality of life. And sometimes quality of life means I'm not going to trade today. No matter what the market does, up or down, I'm going to take the day to go with my wife to a wonderful restaurant. And we're going to open up, a $150 bottle of wine. And we're going to have a beautiful meal, an awesome meal. And we're going to talk about us, not even touch the stock market. And that's exactly why we trade, right? So we can have more of a chance with our family to have wonderful times. Here we go. Donald's, my canceled tariffs after selling puts on Rocket Lab, baby. We got DJ T in the house. What up, Orange dude? Javi and Charlie, Birdie, Beachy, Savage, and a few of us have been doing this for around 4 years. That's right. Mr. Poto's right. We've been doing this for a while, man. And we keep going strong. Poto speaking facts, says Berto. That's right. Charlie's seen 30% up since October. Beautiful, Charlie. Keep on it, man. Paper-handed, we need babies, Beach Boy. That's right. Red puts, green calls. Yeah, man. Mongo stupid. Red good. Red bad. Green good. Green bad. Puts, calls. I like it. It's so simple, right? Let's see here. Beach Boy. That's fine. Thank you, brother. Susan Shops. If it helps some of us last April 19, we're well behind NVIDIA, and on that day, unexpected crash. I had too many spreads, some in the monies, and I figured the next day would drop more. Close at all, lost 15K. Susan, you know what? It happens. It definitely does happen, but you know what? That's why I don't really do spreads. I mean, I have a couple, but they're on very boring stocks. I wouldn't do any put spreads or call spreads on NVIDIA, on Tesla. I just wouldn't, because it's too volatile and you could get caught with your pants down quick, and it will take a bit to recover sometimes, because those swings could be $30-$40 easily. And remember, it goes down a lot faster than it goes up, right? So it's just, I personally do spreads on boring stocks, man. Like, Disney is one of them. Microsoft is another one. Roblox, Nike, although Nike had a big move, I think last week. I just think it's safer to do put spreads on boring stock. It's not as sexy, right? But it's for sure money. And then you'll seldomly see a retracement of like $30-$40. That's like unheard of. But again, not financial advice. Where you make your money, and it's all good. You learn from losses. I don't do spreads now because they're two separate legs. Yeah. See, so again, I think defeat and failure are the best teachers, right? And I've gotten bit in the ass once too many, and so now I stay in my lane. Sometimes you try to get cute, right? But now I don't take unnecessary risk unless it's money that I've already generated 2-3 times over, right? And that's kind of with NIO. These calls that I'm buying for 2015. It's cash secure put money from cash secure puts. So, I in my head I've lost that money. I literally have lost that money. And if anything, I can use it as tax loss harvesting, right? Funny story about tax loss harvesting. My wife is doing our taxes today, right? That's why I brought the kids over so she could have some quiet time. And she showed me our spreadsheet and what we're owning, and I'm like, or what we're owing, and I'm like, ouch. And then she says, but wait, I haven't put in your Robinhood numbers here yet, and I haven't put in your Charles Schwab. So we did, and lo and behold, it went down like a lot. And so I'm gonna have to pay Uncle Sam, right? But the tax loss harvesting definitely helped. I'll tell you that right now. Tax loss harvesting on ME, tax loss harvesting on let me see here, on what's another one? It was another Uncle Bruce one. It's let me see here. Matterport actually made me money. C3ai, I believe. Hey, what's another one? Help me out, guys that are on Uncle Bruce. Can you help me out? I can't think right now of the companies, but I blocked them out of my brain because I usually never listen to people when it comes to following them on stocks because I do my own due diligence, right? And nobody's gonna do what I do. At least that's the way I see it. And if I lose money, it's because of me, right? But if you have, if you, yes, smart rent, that's the one. Smart rent, I did lose money on as well, but it ended up making me some tax loss harvesting gains, so to speak, and it ended up being not as painful. The point is that I do my due diligence and over 100 hours of research on every company that I usually recommend or I trade, and Unity, C3ai, RXRX, and I was looking at my record and the record that Uncle Bruce has, and I'm actually kicking his ass, man. Please don't tell him I said that. I love the old man, I fucking do, but I think I'm a better researcher than him, and I will never hold a candle to him, and I'm sure he's forgotten more about the fucking stock market than I'll ever know, okay? But I think I'm a better researcher than him because I actually have some really, really, really good fucking record as opposed to what he's got going. So he makes me feel good, I compare myself, to him because it's somebody that's my mentor and I look up to. But sometimes we know more about certain things than our even mentors do, right? And that's okay. It doesn't mean that I don't respect what he thinks. It doesn't mean that I don't follow his advice. It just means that that I trust myself more when it comes to research, and that I actually do have a good research background and that it works, right? I think the one black eye that I have has been FRC and Lucid. But Lucid is tricky because Lucid, it's gonna make a lot of money, and you gotta think these 25% tariffs are gonna affect every international car maker. Lucid is national. Rivian is national. Don't be surprised to see a run up from Lucid to $5-6. So you heard it here first. NIO. This is the thing about NIO is that they're gonna have some. They're gonna build some factories in Mexico, and they're gonna sell a $10,000 car. Even if you pay $12,500 for a NIO car after the 25% tariff, it's still cheaper than most cars in the United States right now. I saw some bullshit about a F-150 being $60,000. Like just your basic fucking F-150 being sold for $60,000. That is insane. I think a Ford Focus is going for like $30,000, $35,000. I don't see how that is sustainable. I don't see how these companies could be price gouging the way that they are just because there's no competition, right? And I believe in the free market. And if you believe in the free market and you have a product, you'll put it up against any product and make money. I think BYD, I think Lucid, I think NIO, I think are going to make a lot of fucking money. Rivian is for sure going to make a lot of money, but their market is a different market, right? They're the core group that they are trying to gear their SUVs and trucks towards are the people that buy the F-150s, the people that buy the 4Runners, right? And that's a big market. And I think they're going to make noise, man. I started buying more in the $11 area. Like, I'm selling cash secure puts like crazy, praying that I get a sign because I'm trying to load big time on Rivian. And so, that's another company. Roblox, another company that I was looking at. I did mention Unity, right? I've been researching SMCI a lot more since, I started taking a position in it. Even if it's a small position, I only have 300 shares. And I think like 6 cash secure puts. It's not a tiny position, but I'm doing a lot more research. I've done a lot more, and I like it. You know, I think when it pops, it's going to pop, and it could easily go to $80 in like a week. And I think it's wonderful. At this point, I'm excited. It doesn't matter what the market has in store because at the end of the day, I'm sitting pretty. I think anybody that does cash secure puts is sitting very pretty. If you have covered calls out, you're sitting pretty. It doesn't matter what the market does tomorrow, right? Anyways, thank you for watching, knuckleheads. Let's see what you got. Who's got here? UHL has a great system. It shows HF, M&M order blocks. Oh, I see what you're saying. They're probably waiting for 40% before. Premium of the option says it takes time to find out who you are in the market, but once you do it, it's on. This is true. I believe that, Poto. Charlie, I got to go to bed. Eyes are burning, and I work in the morning. Same here, bro. My kids are getting restless. You know, they're running around, and I got to take them to dinner. The daughter wants sushi. I think we may go for tacos. I don't know, man. It doesn't matter. The fucking degenerate gamblers are paying for anything that we buy right now. So it is what it is. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Please don't. No, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. You guys take care and have a great trading day tomorrow. Be seeing you guys around. Remember, cash is in fact king, baby, but credit is power. Good night, you knuckleheads. See you guys tomorrow. Good night, Susan, Tommy, Beach Boy, Charlie, Poto, Tom Kaufman, Birdie, Cannon on the Hill, Charlie 2C, all you guys, man. Peace out, players. See you guys tomorrow. Yeah! And take everything. Give them nothing, baby.